Hello, welcome to Rita House. I am Dina, nice to meet you.
Wow, what a hidden gem. What is this place?
Rita House is an event space, a co-working space, a filming location, and we have a studio for podcasting, self-tape, and all sorts of things.
Who was Rita Riggs and why is she your namesake?
Rita Riggs was a famous costume designer for people like Lear, Hitchcock, and she bought this building in 1967 and turned it into a creative co-working space.
This ceiling looks incredible. Is there anything special about it?
There sure is. This is the original ceiling from the building that was built in 1929, and the person who painted this ceiling also painted Union Station.
Very cool. Now, what type of events do you guys do here?
What don't we do?
And is this your little sidekick?
In fact, this is Bunny. She is from outer space, obviously, and we're about to get ready for our comedy show tonight, Group Therapy, so you go take a lap and I'll see you later.
Hey, yes.
Hey, what's up?
So what are you working on?
Well, I'm working on my startup. It's called Casting Arabia. It's kind of like a casting app platform, like breakdown services, but focuses on the Arab world.
And how long have you been a coworker here at Rita House?
Let's see. Probably a year and a half.
And why did you pick this desk?
Well, it's not too closed, it's not too open. It kind of helps me focus, but it doesn't feel isolated.
What's the best part about using Rita House as your personal office?
Well, I walked here. That's one. I love the vibe here. It's homey.
We hear you're an actor. How has working here improved your network?
It's really good. I mean, I shoot all my auditions here at the studio and the podcast as well, and they do have some really cool filmmaking networking events here.
Thanks so much. I'll let you get back to work.
See ya.
Knock, knock. Are we interrupting?
Oh, come in.
Hey, Rosie, how did you hear about Rita House?
Well, short answer is Google, and the longer answer is I used to be at another co-working space that was kind of more corporate and it wasn't really my vibe. So I think I literally typed into Google, creative working space in old building.
I love your accent.
Thank you.
So have you been to any of the events?
Yeah, recently I brought my husband to a wine tasting here.
Seth, we love the dad plaid, and we also hear that you're the longest standing co-worker at Rita House. What has kept you here all of these years?
That's right, 5 years. And what's kept me here is the collaborative isolationism and the baked goods.
Can you walk us through your typical day working here?
Sure. I bike here around 8:30 a.m. Get in my office desk chair. I have some tea. I start writing, hopefully until lunch if I can stand it. Eat lunch downstairs. Take a walk around the neighborhood for about 20 minutes, then come back and either keep writing for the rest of the day or sit there and hang my head in despair.
Sounds great. Thanks, guys. Hey, Alex, how did you find Rita House?
My parents own it.
What has it been like watching it evolve over the years?
Pretty cool, I guess.
Do you have a favorite room in the house?
This one?
Who's cooler, you or your parents?
My parents.
Ben, what's your role here?
I actually go by Bench, California, and I work here as an architect on enclosures.
Okay, Benji, California. Can we take a peek to see what you're working on?
Sure, yeah. Go. This is a 3D model. It's like a real-time animation in front of the project.
Wow. And how long have you been part of the team?
I've been working here for 2 years.
What was your favorite event at Rita House?
I want to say it was the Argentinian barbecue. It was this event that combined theater with food, and I helped plan it.
What's the biggest surprise from working here?
It was definitely being able to blend my architect profession with my artistic pursuits.
Fantastic. Hey, Scott, where are we?
We're in our architectural firm, which I, along with my wife, Tosh, started some 35 years ago. And if that's not enough, Tosh and I are both co-creators of Rita House. Let's go meet Tosh.
As the owner and an accomplished architect, what is your favorite part of this space?
I really love the whole place, but I'd have to say the loft on the 3rd floor is my favorite place.
Knowing Rita, what do you think she would say if she saw the space today?
I think she would say bravo for bringing it back to life and for sharing it with so many thoughtful and creative people.
How would you describe Rita's personality in one word?
Extraordinary.
Would you ever consider selling this place?
Not likely. And this is Tosh.
Hi.
Well, I don't know if that's going to work.
Well, on that note, Tal, are you hungry?
Starving.
Let's go upstairs.
Okay, Tosh, as one of the founders of Rita House, what are you the most proud of about this space?
Bringing the building back to life. This building was asleep for about 30 years, and by creating Rita House, we have brought a lot of talented and creative people that come here every day and bring life back to this building. Meet Rita and her father.
Huh. Now, apart from events and co-working, is there anything else that happens here?
Yes, we live here, and occasionally there's filming that happens here.
And what's it like to live in a space where there are always people coming in and out?
Never a dull moment.
There are so many knickknacks in this house. What's your favorite?
I would say the raven that's taxidermy downstairs on the 1st floor in the kitchen. But I can also give you a tour of the patio.
Amazing. Oh, wow. Look at this. Stunning. Thank you. Thanks for the tour.
You're very welcome, Tal. Come back for our lunch.
Hey, Steph, what you making?
Hey, I'm just making a little lunch.
So what exactly is this bird situation over here?
The bird? You mean the bird from The Birds, as in Hitchcock?
Sick. So you're a part of the Rita House team. What do you do here?
Yeah, I'm our in-house PR and communications gal.
How did you find this place?
You know, I actually found this place through Bunny. I met Bunny while I was walking my dog, and then that's how I found out that Dina was my neighbor.
What does Rita House mean to you?
Well, I'm actually from Texas, so Rita House is kind of like my home.
Hey!
Here. Hi!
I'm here to film a selfie.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Can we tag along?
Sure, you guys can come along. Come on. Oh, and since you're here, this elevator right there is 100 years old, and we actually did a play in there once. Pretty cool.
By the way, I detect an accent. Where are you from?
I'm French,
Why do you like filming self-tapes in the studio rather than at home?
so I don't have to set up at home, you know. And the quality is great, and I booked more.
Before you get started, what's your favorite thing about Rita House?
Oh, my wife, Dina. She runs the place.
Just like at home.
I'm naked.
Wow, what do we have here?
Welcome to 3rd Street Studio. Want to come inside?
Wait a minute, you seem familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
I've had a couple viral moments.
So, how do you help with podcasts and self-tapes?
I run the gear, and for the self-tapes, I'm also a reader.
What's the difference between acting and being a reader?
When you're a reader, you're not really acting, but you're not acting. Do you know what I mean?
As a reader, do you give notes to the actors?
Absolutely not.
Costa, we hear you're the tech guy to ask about specs. Can you tell us about the equipment?
Yeah, we got these Sony FX3 Cinemaline cameras. They're full frame, they're 4K, 30, 60, 120 frames per second, and they're Netflix approved.
What does it mean when you say Cinemaline camera?
Well, we get a great result. Everything looks beautiful.
Why do you guys need all of these lights?
We shoot a variety of backgrounds, a variety of colors, and a variety of skin tones, and these lights allow us to capture every color.
I hear you're also an Alexander Technique teacher. Is that helpful when it comes to podcasting and self-tapes?
Absolutely it is.
Who's your favorite community member?
Bunny, of course. Bunny. We're gonna need a moment.
David Hyatt, how do you take your coffee?
No cream and no sugar.
Nice. Clark, my man, when did you join Rita House?
Less than a month ago.
How's it been going?
It's been fun. I went to a great fundraiser for a queer film the weekend after I joined.
What is it that you do here?
I'm a screenwriter and I also write for video games.
Do you prefer working in the morning or late at night?
Ooh, I'm a night owl. And actually the fact that Rita House is open late was a huge selling point for me.
Hey, Louisa, where are you going?
Hey, I'm going to group therapy.
Oh. Omar, what's going on in here?
Hey, I'm just getting ready for group therapy.
What is group therapy?
Group therapy is the monthly show that we produce here at Rita House. It's the only show in LA where you can vote which comic needs help the most, and we actually donate a free comedy therapy session to them.
Sounds fun. Can I stay and watch?
Absolutely not. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. Here, I can get you a seat right up front.
Do you come to any other events?
Yeah, you're actually talking to the reigning game night champion.
Reigning game night champion, I'm honored.
Yeah.
Dr. Alley, how did you get involved with group therapy?
Well, hello. Omar saw me in somebody much more famous than him's show.
What's your favorite part about the show?
How dare you even ask me? It's me.
Who are you anyway?
I am a doctor with like a heart of gold, a heart of humor, a heart of love. I'm your not so friendly neighborhood life coach who got all the degrees, so you don't have to.
If I wanted to rent out the space and host my own show, could I get a discount?
Well, what is your budget? We can talk about it. Oh! The show's about to start. We gotta go. Welcome to Rita House. Please come in. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so sorry to rush you out, but we are about to start. Okay, thank you for coming. Okay, bye.